everyone. Today we will be making some simple anime impact frames in Blender. Alright, let's make some impact frames. So go into your render tab and under colored management, turn on auto keying and add a keyframe on the frame that you want the effect to begin. Add a keyframe to your view transform, your look, and your use curves checkbox. Jump to the next frame, change that to AGX, change the look to grayscale, and check the use curves box. Now boost the contrast on the curve, and there we have some nice high contrast effect that you commonly see in impact frames. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to duplicate the impact frame and put it for however long you want the effect to last. And you do the same with the keyframe before the effect and move that just afterwards. Boom. We got that nice impact frame effect. Now, for action lines, add in a cylinder and change the cap fill type to nothing. Now, turn off auto keying and move the cylinder so that it sort of surrounds your character and go into your camera. And now you're just gonna wanna line it up with your subject so that it sort of is behind the subject and your camera is looking down the funnel, if you will, behind your character or whatever is causing the impact in your animation. Now you're gonna wanna shade that smooth and go into the shader editor. And now add a new material. Delete the principal, add an emission shader and a transparent, add in a mix shader, plug those in, plug the mix shader into the surface. Now what you're going to do is add a noise texture and a color ramp, plug that in and plug the color ramp into the factor. Change the interpolation type on the color ramp to constant. And now, you just gotta crunch those values in so that you can see some of the noise patterns on your cylinder. Now, making sure that you have the Node Wrangler add-on installed, hit Ctrl-T on your noise texture and scale the Z axis way on down, so very close to 0, so you can get it all stretched like you typically see in an anime. Then we scale up the noise texture to add even more lines and make them a little bit smaller. And now we change the dimensions from 3D to 4D. And now you're going to want to make the W value hashtag frame divided by 32. Now if you play it, get that nice effect. Now you can obviously fine tune this all you want. Make that a bit more stretched if you want. Do whatever. And now all you need to do is set a keyframe. I tend to let the lines show up just before the frame goes dark, and so I set a keyframe on that frame and then jump back one frame and scale that to 0. Set another keyframe. And now set a keyframe right here at the end of the impact frame, and then once again jump one frame forward and scale the cylinder to 0, and now set a keyframe. So that is how you create a very fancy little impact frame. Real simple.